You're listening to Sheep, where we put the funny back into the news. I'm Andrew Bolton, and with me, as always, my fellow sheepalite, Mel Fessenden. All right, and we are back with another episode.
Hello, hello, everyone. It is I, Mel Bolton.
And it is I, Andrew Bolton, and together we are Sheep. I had no idea what you were doing there.
I'll admit my heart wasn't in it.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it. Hi, I'm Mel. We're sheep. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to do this for sheep. How'd I do?
I've run out of new material. I've got to brainstorm.
Oh, so this is your new material?
No, this is me just putting noise out there until I stumble upon my next genius moment.
Oh, this is your rock bottom.
Yeah. It's pretty barren.
Yeah. Gotcha. Guys, I'm in a dark place right now. I've run out of material to do with the sheep thing. I don't have it in me anymore.
Nope.
Took only 217 episodes. Can you believe that?
I know. And I know I've recycled some things. So.
Yeah. I think if we go through every single episode, you'll find that most of it is.
All right. Never mind. I was lying. It's like one or two things. The rest of it is all original.
All, yeah. 215 original. 2 of them copied. I'll admit.
Okay. What stories you got going on for us today?
Yeah, you really aren't into it. I'm not believing a word you're saying.
Oh, I was trying to be soothing.
Oh, that was soothing. He's looking a little worked up right now. I should soothe him.
What stories you got?
There we go. I buy that. You're supposed to be excited about this whole thing.
Yeah. Well.
It's like, all right, what?
I'm cool, calm, and collected.
What stories you got? Let's just get this over with. Let's finish this. We've got a very busy day today, guys. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, I've got a lot of naps planned. Pretty much just naps.
Oh, really?
It's really one long one.
Yeah.
Some might even call it just sleep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I can see you're floundering, so let's keep it going. So, a Moscow, I know they're not very popular right now, but I know a Moscow plastic surgeon created Russian flag breast implants.
Oh, no.
That's
a little too patriotic for me.
Well, it's not just Russian flag. He has other variants.
That wasn't the problem I had with it, Andrew.
You said I'm not that patriotic.
Yeah, not specifically for any country. I would not be that patriotic.
Right. I know, but if you could let's say you're getting a breast implant.
Yeah,
so first
it would not be of our symbol.
No. I know that it would be of the sheep logo. No, but what I'm saying, would you put an image on it if you could?
No.
Why not?
I don't like that.
Is it because you have pale breast skin and it would be see-through?
It probably wouldn't show up that well. That is something to think about. Yeah, it's just I like things simple.
Yeah, it's like looking at the forehead of a geisha after they're painted up. That's what your breast is like. It's pale.
Oh,
yeah.
We're still on that. Good.
Oh, yeah, we had moved on.
No, it's just I like these. I don't like really implants all that much in general. Not breast implants, but like the bagel heads or the people that do horns.
Well, yeah, but
split their tongue.
Oh, so body modification you're against?
Well, just not that. I like reserved creativity with body modifications. That includes tattoos and everything, but I like it to look somewhat natural and then have a little bit of a twist.
Says the natural beauty.
Says the person that is dyeing their hair a light purple. So.
Okay, It's outside. You're saying light purple is the outside the box thinking you guys need. Nobody's ever thought of light purple for a hair before.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I like very subtle.
Subtle?
Subtle. I really had to pronounce it. I like subtle.
You need to do more speaking to people and less reading in books.
You know, teach their own.
Tuh. The.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
It's a very repetitive word that's used.
Yeah, who would have thought it?
That one's okay. Well, anyways, yeah, I like subtle additions that people can do. I'm not someone for big changes like that.
Okay, so Russian flagged breast implants too far for you.
Too far.
Too far. So
yeah.
Too far. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's 4 O's.
So this is some top-heavy patriotism. A cosmetic surgeon in Moscow created red, white, and blue breast implants for those who want to keep their love of Mother Russia close.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like an actual flag.
Oh, no.
Like
it's just
a rectangle.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a fair thing for a blonde to assume. Who has a light purple tinge.
Yeah, why not just get a tattoo then? That seems weird.
Actually, it says it. He murmured it. It's so in his sales pitch.
Yeah.
He even brought up why you would rather do this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. As a maybe customer.
Real patriots. Sorry, this is Russian. So I'll try to get my best Russian.
Okay.
All right. До свидания. All right. Real patriots will be able to choose the model that is close to their hearts, literally and figuratively. See what he's doing there?
Yeah, he's doing good work.
Celebrity plastic surgeon Dobrikin Ivangny Alexievich said in a video he published on his Instagram account, the exclusive silicone sets, which the implant inventor named Rosegrud.
Maybe we'll need a translation on that one.
Yeah, let's look up Rosegrud. Nope, Google has no idea.
He must have invented his own word. This is going to catch.
Yeah. Are available in 2 designs right now. So one with the red and blue stripe to represent the Russian flag, and the other coated in camouflage, an apparent nod to his country's invasion of Ukraine.
Oh my gosh, people are going to lose the boobies.
I know. It's like, what's the point?
Where'd they go?
Yeah. You ever been looking at a bush and just seen like a breast? Well, it actually was one. Crazy.
Is there any ladies that have bought into this?
I haven't seen a boob. Like, I don't know if the print is visible outside of the skin.
Oh, what's the point then?
Right. It's kind of like the lining of a jacket.
Yeah.
Like, it's only cool to those who know about it.
Well, he's just going to have a lot of people claiming they did that, and they just got just the regular implants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
probably
like it's
cheaper.
I feel like it's probably visible through the skin, right?
I would hope so, just because it seems silly to specifically get it, just to not be seen.
A neon one would be cool.
Maybe. Ooh, why don't we have some glow in the dark ones? Like maybe.
Yes, that has been a problem that I've been facing since childhood.
I guess not glowing.
When the lights go off, the boobs go off.
No, but
and I am not about that. Whenever you don't want to look at your girl's face, but you still want to see her breast, remember, Rosegrud.
A little strobe light in each one, and then
what are we landing small planes?
And then you can sync it up to your music, so it changes colors with the beats.
I actually like that.
Right?
Yeah, I'm on it now. I'm on board. You swung me. I'm swung. Rosegrud. All right. Coming to a physician near you, hopefully.
Just got to figure out how to change the battery.
Yeah, that would be the difficult part, right? So Alexievich called his work of art a stylish solution for those who love their motherland and want something more than just a sticker on a car or a tattoo on their shoulder. See?
That's his reason why you shouldn't get a tattoo?
Yeah, because you don't love Russia enough.
Yeah, I put Russia inside me. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't it? Lavrov, come over here. All right. Well, they're coming up with some crazy... times of war have always pushed technology at its fastest. And I think we're seeing it here first.
Yeah, progress is real.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ukraine, that you guys had to suffer for this invention to come out, but the world is a better place.
Yeah, I have to think that it can be seen through the skin.
Yeah, otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what's the point?
Right. But then why don't you just get a tattoo?
Or he's never even made these. He only has one set of each of these colors, and he claims he puts them in.
Yeah, she goes, I can't see him through. He goes, well, it's camouflage, so that makes sense. That's perfect.
No, definitely there. You're fine.
Yeah.
These fools.
My husband won't touch my breasts anymore. He says they're just average. I have something for you.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. It's great because it also has game mode. Yeah, you just... You touch pattern, it go blink, blink, blink. You touch blink, blink, blink. And you just have to follow pattern on boobies.
Sock it. Pop it.
Yeah, twist it. All right, this turned out more fun than I thought it would. Yeah, I'm all on board on this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to make some changes to his product, but we're willing to get in contact with you, sir.
Yeah, it only takes 2 people to play. That's the great part. I guess you can play by yourself.
Yeah, just building some relationships. Or Life of the Orgy.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Who doesn't want to be that?
All right.
All right, let's keep it going.
Okay.
We'll move it along, all right? That's crazy, though. So, let's find out what's next. Ooh, survival story. Survival. It's a...
Cerebral. Dang it.
You idiot. You're such a moron. I never know what she's doing back there.
Okay, what were you going to say?
It's a survival story.
Mm.
And it's going viral.
Good.
So it's a viral survival story.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, let's hear it.
So an Ohio woman crawls 100 feet up ravine to safety after 9 hours stuck pin against her car.
How'd she get unpinned?
She unpinned herself.
Oh.
So an Ohio woman survived being stuck in her crashed car. Her crashed car for 9 hours after it hydroplaned off the road and plunged 100 feet down a ravine.
Terrifying.
Yeah, this happened to my sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, except she was rescued, so it was just kind of a classic damsel in distress story.
Yeah, didn't they make like a human ladder or something? Or did I just weirdly dream about that afterwards?
Why would you have dreamed about that afterwards?
I don't know.
You were the one in the accident. No. So what they did was, she was like a damsel in distress. If damsels had sexually transmitted diseases, and rabies that they were trying to take care of.
Low blows.
That's where the diseases are located. No, my sister had gotten. She was a park ranger.
Oh, that's right. She got bit by a raccoon or something.
She pet a feral cat, and then the cat ran into the darkness, and she didn't know if she had rabies or not, so she had to go get tested. Or you can't... Something. She had to go get the shots, and you have to get, it's like 6 rounds of shots. It makes COVID look like a bitch. The
it's
vaccine.
Supposed to be pretty painful.
Yeah, it's supposed to be painful, and you have to get them, I don't know where. I feel like I'm making stuff up right now.
I would picture... either upper arm or butt.
That's right. I was saying chest. So that doesn't sound right.
I don't think there's really much needles go into the chest for, except to, if the lung has collapsed.
Well, her lung collapsed.
Wow!
This lady, not my sister.
Oh.
But anyways, so my sister gets rabies, has to go get a shot, once a week for 6 weeks. She's on her way to get her final shot, hydroplanes off a mountain, driving my dad's truck on my dad's birthday.
Oof.
Totals the truck.
Oh, gosh.
My dad is we're all sitting around the kitchen table except for my sister because she's working in a national park. we get a phone call, and he's telling us that, no, they totaled the truck has been totaled. He has to fly out. Right. Well, anyways, she had fallen down this like steep mountain, right? Yeah. And the rescuers had thought that she had a baby because somebody had seen her purse fly out through the window.
Ooh.
And so they went up to her and they go, "Ma'am, where's your baby? Where's your baby?" And she goes, "I don't have a baby." And they go, "She's got memory loss. She's got memory loss. She doesn't know she has a baby." And then, so they start getting her out of there. And the easiest way to do it was to put her on, I don't know, whatever that plank is. Gurney?
No, not quite.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just the top end of a gurney, right? Whatever it's called. The bed. I don't know. And so anyways, they put her on the half gurney, and because it's so steep, they had
to strap her in.
Well, they had to strap her in, but they don't want to walk her up because they're afraid of slipping. So they're creating human ladders out of these 10 people, so 5 on either side, and they're just kind of like shovel passing them off, kind of like how they.
God, she had to be so heavy.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I made comments about my sister's, venereal diseases, but you have no basis to call her fat. That is crossing the line.
Yeah, just if it's pretty steep and they're having to make human ladders because it's so steep, that's just a straight up lift of an entire person. Yeah. With half a gurney.
Well, anyways, the first guy that had picked her up, right, she had thought was cute. He was a firefighter. Mm-hmm. She had thought he was cute, so she smiled at him, right? And then she smiled at him, and then he runs back around.
Oh, because it's a
human ladder, right? And so he's cycles back up to the, and she sees her again, and she goes, "We got to stop meeting like this." And then and then he goes back around again, and she goes, "I feel like I've seen you before." And he goes, "She's got memory loss because they don't know a baby, and she forgot about me." So then they tested her, and she's like, "No, I was just trying to hit on you, sir."
Yeah. It's solid one-liners.
Yeah.
But I sunk it.
Yeah.
Any hoozles. So this lady's
better than my sister.
Flew off the side.
Yeah. So she,
hydroplaned.
Lexi Laporte, 21, was driving home through Garrettsville, Ohio, in the rain last month when she lost control of her car and crashed through a guardrail. The impact sent her flying through the air into a ravine 100 feet below.
So she was launched out of her car?
No, she's still in her car.
Okay.
But she was...
Gotcha.
Cartoon fell. Mm-hmm. Like she ran for a while before realizing that the ground's no longer beneath her. Yeah. And then she looked down, and that's
Wile E. Coyote style.
Right, and that's when physics took,
totally
reared its ugly head.
Happens.
So I go off into the oncoming lane, and I go off the road. I hit a street sign. I hit the tip of the guardrail, and my car goes airborne, Laporte said. Laporte's car rolled over several times on its way down into the ravine. I'm picturing when James Bond from Casino Royale was chasing after the people that took Vesper. Mm-hmm. And they left her in the center of the road, and he had to do that, and then he flipped.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that was the world record for most flips caught on camera from a car?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It was like 8 or 9, and nobody had ever caught that many before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good stunt driver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see here. So Laporte's car rolled over several times on its way down into the ravine. She then found herself with her hand stuck between the door and the front driver's side seat, with the back half of the car submerged in water.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So I wake up. It's dark. The only light that I had was my vape light. You don't see that commercial.
Wow, yeah. It looks like they finally got something going for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know vaping causes depression? Yeah. Did you know vaping also has a nice handy little light?
Oh, looky here.
When you're dropped 100 feet into a ravine? Have you thought about that one, sir?
Take the edge off and find your way out.
Yeah. Boy, I am so I'm totally fine. I'm going to make it out of this in one piece.
They have cereal flavors for that.
Yeah, that's because they're going after kids. Laporte said, adding that she could not locate her cell phone and that her foot and leg were broken along with her toes being cut off.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
So realizing she was bleeding profusely, Laporte searched around. I'm trying to talk. Could you just keep it down, please? Stop it.
I don't do good with gore.
Yeah. Or silence, apparently. Easy commands. Also, another difficult task for you. So realizing she was bleeding profusely, Laporte searched around and found a T-shirt in the back seat to bandage herself. I was in shock. Like, I wasn't really freaking out or anything. The adrenaline kicked in, Laporte said. Over the next 9 hours, Laporte says she drifted in and out of consciousness while trying to fight off exhaustion and free her hand. Man, that sounds like our first date. After... I'm kidding. All right. So, after, I don't know, it was a long time. I was doing a bunch of things over the course of these 9 hours, trying just to survive, I guess, Laporte explained. Laporte, fighting through hallucinations, and after realizing help would not be coming for her, was eventually able to kick through her windshield. I was thinking to myself,
ooh, with her sliced foot, I can't get over that.
yeah, that's...
Yeah, all her toes are gone.
Or well, you don't know about all of her toes.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be all the toes. It has to be. It can't be 2 toes.
I'm just thinking that they're all very close to each other, and there's a high chance that it just went through all of them.
Oh, all right. Well, let's find out if you're right. You're not. But let's find out. So I was thinking to myself, man, I'm just going to be down here forever. If I don't get my hand unstuck, I'm going to be down here until I die. Laporte explained. Laporte then successfully freed her hand and crawled out of her car. She found herself badly injured, exhausted, dehydrated, and at the bottom of a 100-foot ravine that she would have to climb out of to survive.
Ugh.
Laporte was able to crawl up the ravine despite her severe injuries and eventually made her way back up to the roadway where she says several cars drove by without stopping to assist her. I'm like, please help me. But down the road, I see this guy, and he's outside by his truck. He's packing stuff up or something. And I'm like, hello? Can you help me? And I wasn't yelling too loud. I didn't want to freak him out. That's pretty...
That's pretty conscientious. I can't say anything big today. It's pretty self-cautious.
Well, it's pretty, yeah, very aware of your situation.
Yeah. And
Could,
the fact that you look like you just survived a zombie apocalypse.
right. Just be thankful that The Walking Dead, nobody cares about it anymore.
Yeah. Poof.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah. We got onto superheroes. Zombies are a thing of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I really didn't want to freak him out. I could have screamed a lot louder. But I really didn't want to freak him out because I knew I looked scary, Laporte said. The man and another bystander helped her contact her mother, and emergency personnel were on the scene within minutes to take Laporte to the hospital.
And find her Piggly Wigglies.
Yes. Turns out they went all the way down the river.
Oh.
After being transported from the initial hospital to a trauma center in Cleveland, Laporte was told she had suffered a partially collapsed lung,
All right.
a gash in her foot. She had lost her big and second toes. Yeah, see?
That's the big one's the key one.
Yeah, those are the important ones, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Suffered a broken leg and suffered scrapes all over her body. It's like she was dating Amber Heard.
Ooh, yeah, those jokes are going to go on for a while.
Yeah. Bigger wine bottle. So a will to live, Laporte's mother, Erin, said. It's absolutely crazy what she went through. I'm so proud of her for being so brave. This is brave.
Yeah.
I'll give you credit on that one. All right? Fat ladies who are posting pictures without filters, that's not brave. This is brave.
Yes,
Brave.
I'd agree with that.
And being able to problem solve and figure out what she needed to do to get out of that situation and survive. Yeah, I'd be a proud parent. I mean, unless I loved her feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that was the only thing.
Weird thing to really focus on as a parent.
I could be a Chinese mom.
Only buy her sandals.
Yeah. She got into ballet early just to keep them tight. Taut.
I think ballet really ruins their feet, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Laporte is well, you didn't understand my Chinese mom joke, so.
Are you talking about the foot binding?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You just didn't acknowledge it. Like a Chinese
just,
mother.
It's a weird...
Twofer.
Well done.
Yeah.
It's with how the feet turn out, it's so bad for the kid.
Oh, yeah. I'm well aware.
Yeah.
Hence
why
the
practice
joke.
is dying out. Yeah, that's fair.
So Laporte is scheduled for 2 surgeries and physical therapy, but is expected to make a full recovery and did not suffer any brain damage or internal injuries. Although I thought a collapsed lung was a little bit of an internal injury.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's very internal.
Isn't that internal?
Maybe she was born with her lungs outside, but that seems problematic.
So what you're saying is, let's say she had
carrying them around.
let's say she had an outie belly button. After this accident, she now has an innie. Is what you're saying? But more extreme.
Well, we know the reporter wrote it wrong. At least this part.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, very well done.
Good on you, girl.
Good on you. Very impressive.
Much more impressive than the lady that survived on her pack of 6 yogurts. Still impressive, but yours was more.
Right. Very. Because you just had to... She had to wait.
Yeah.
You didn't.
No, you pushed through that toe slicing like the knight from Monty Python. It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe this is a good thing that we've been giving female superhero roles.
We do have a higher pain tolerance.
Yeah, apparently. My God. Well, you date men.
Yeah.
So.
Very painful.
Yeah. That's why men are naturally worse hearers. So,
Ow!
I don't get that. All right. Moving on.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we saw what a woman is capable of when pushed to the extreme.
Yes.
Here's another one.
Okay.
Indiana woman allegedly kills guy pal after using Airtags to track him down.
Guy pal. So not...
Boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just guy pal is like, it's what the kids are saying, I guess.
Is that a new one?
I hope not. It's getting worse.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to set any lines in the sands with relationships.
Well, there's this weird thing where like our generation, I think, is says worse stuff than the next generation.
What do you mean?
What I mean is like, I feel like language for each generation, like our parents' generation, for some reason I feel like never cursed, never used foul language.
Right.
And then our generation came along and they started using curse words and all that kind of stuff and, da-da-da-da-da. And now this next generation, you're not allowed to say certain words anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And so they actually have cleaner language than we did.
Except for the curse words, which you're allowed to say flippantly.
As long as it's at a Trump supporter. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the A-OK.
A-OK.
Yeah, it's super weird. Okay, so what is an AirTag?
Oh, an AirTag is a little tracker that Apple created where you can, it's just like a little disc, like a tiny little disc, looks like that big. Like the size of a quarter, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And you can just slip it into your, like, suitcase, your luggage.
Oh, okay.
Another word for bags.
Very convenient tool that can be misused.
Yeah, a sports bag, like a laptop briefcase,
Are you just trying to name types of bags right now?
Purses.
Yeah, that's a bag.
Satchels.
Merce.
No.
That's a thing. I've seen them out there.
A man purse.
Fanny packs.
That's a satchel, right? A fanny pack. There you go.
Yeah.
So you can put them in all sorts of bags. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently you can also put them on man.
Okay. All right. So he didn't realize he was being tracked.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like she had a few of them.
So an Indiana woman is accused of using an Apple AirTag to track a man to a bar where he was meeting another lady.
Dun, 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 dun.
Then fatally mowed him down.
Oh.
So Galen Morris. Hey, Galen. That was my sister's best friend growing up.
I've never
still
met a Galen.
Galen. Yeah. Yeah. My sister always calls her, oh, yeah, this is my friend, Gay Lynn. Yeah.
It's a high school joke.
Yeah. So Galen Morris, 26, allegedly struck victim Andre Smith with her car 3 times around midnight on Thursday after following him to an Indianapolis watering hole, according to local news reports. Man, on a Thursday. That is the night you cheat. If your guy's taking you out on a Thursday, you're the other woman.
Yeah, it is. It's like a off night that not everyone's going out, but still enough people where it can seem fun.
Yeah. No, I work Friday, Saturdays, baby. No, that's my other girl's night. She dibs those. So the impact of collision killed Smith on the spot, police said. Morris allegedly pulled forward and clipped the victim, and he went down, at which time Morris then backed over him, then pulled forward and hit him for a third time, or is what I like to call what people should do in the movies.
Why? What happens at the movies? Are you just talking about innocent victims and movie parking lots?
Yes, I am clearly, based on everything you know about me, giving sage advice to vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm saying whenever you're watching a movie and you always see the person hit the one guy, like hit the bad guy with the car, and then you're like, run him over again. What are you doing? And they're like, no, we got to get out of here. I'm like, no, you finally have the advantage. Hit him again.
Yeah, you make sure he's down. Most of the time it's like a horror movie.
Pretend he's cheating on you. Go.
Yeah, she had no plans of getting away with this. Used her own car.
No.
Lots of witnesses.
I don't think she was planning on doing this. I think this was 100% emotional based.
What a stupid thing to do emotionally.
Yeah. So investigators said Morris went to the bar and claimed to patrons that she and Smith were in a relationship and that he was cheating on her. Eesh. She allegedly swung an empty bottle at the other woman while inside, only to be intercepted by Smith, police said. Oh, gosh.
He should have been on the lookout, honestly, when he left the bar.
No, you're not going to expect to get ran over by a car.
Gosh, this guy liked him crazy.
Well, it's like, it's not your wife. If this was your wife, more understanding.
Yeah.
It's your girlfriend.
Lady, you got away at that point. Just drive on off into the sunset, never see this guy again.
Yeah. Right. There's no reason to hit him. I mean, unless you got kids with him and stuff. In this case, like
even then, that's
right,
worse.
Yeah,
because then
he's
you're
the baby
putting
daddy.
Yourself in jail.
And now your kids are now parentless.
Yeah.
So.
Good old trustee. Mm-hmm. Orphan system.
Oh yeah, that always works. So Morris and Smith then exited the bar, and the suspect then ran him down, said a waitress who told cops she looked on from inside the pub. So Apple, and I love, here's Apple's comments. Apple AirTag is a tracking device intended to help find items lost, such as keys.
Or boyfriends.
Yeah. It's here to help you track down that piece of shit boyfriend of yours.
I mean, they had to think that someone was going to use this for
negligent purposes.
I don't know if negligent's the right word.
Nefarious.
Nefarious, yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah, you like that a little bit better? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a key word that they try to stay away from when selling products, strangely enough.
Yeah, they save those ones for the black market.
Yes, that's right.
The dark web.
Makes more sense. Good. Now I know for sure you weren't just talking about where black people shop.
Yeah, you gotta be careful nowadays.
Yeah. A black market. Oh, like they got shot up? Like the one in Buffalo? You're like, it's too soon.
It was a church.
No, it wasn't.
Ah, dang it.
It was a supermarket. So
That's right. Yeah, it was.
So there was it's hard to keep track of all the shootings lately, I know.
Well.
But there was a market shooting in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
There was a school shooting in Texas. And then there was a church shooting in Nigeria. Have to say it like that. And
the California one with the Taiwanese, is that what it was?
Oh, the church shooting with no, it wasn't Thai. It was might have been Taiwanese. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, there was a Nigerian church shooting. That was the most recent and deadly, with at least 50 dead.
Oh, gosh. I hadn't heard about that one.
Yeah, that's because it's not in our soils. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Or we can just keep listing off other depressing stuff.
Oh, was there anything more to
Oh, she's being charged
story?
with murder right now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. No, not right now. I wonder what the other woman has to say. I'm curious about that.
Oh, gosh, it's got to be so traumatizing.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll teach her to never be the other woman again.
If she even knew.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's a Thursday date.
It's a Thursday date. She knows what she is. Okay. All right. Moving on.
All right.
So a Chinese eatery owner can't go near duck sauce after delivery man's murder.
I guess duck sauce is a kind of brownish gold color.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Little orange. So it doesn't really tie into blood, so I'm super curious of why duck sauce is ruined.
Interesting, huh? So you're intrigued?
I'm always intrigued.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the owner of the Chinese restaurant whose delivery man was killed in an alleged duck sauce dispute says he's like, that makes all the sense in the world too.
It ties it in a lot easier when it's like the source of.
No, it's Chinese food. It's not Thai food.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Delivery man was killed in an alleged duck sauce dispute. Says he is barely staying afloat, struggling to find delivery workers, and can't go near duck sauce now. I don't want to touch it, he said. Qin Yang, owner of Great Wall in Queens, told the Post on Sunday, I can't because it brings back bad memories.
All right. So did someone get killed in a vat of duck sauce?
No, that is how the supervillain Duck Goose got created. Yeah. No, a gentleman. So his delivery driver was recently murdered. And they murdered because they had this return client that would always order Chinese food.
Yeah.
And he'd always complain that he never got enough duck sauce. Well, anyways, one day, the guy makes a delivery to this guy's place. The guy complains about duck sauce.
Oh.
They get into an argument about it. The guy kills the guy. The complainer of duck sauce kills the delivery driver.
That is a bit much.
Yeah.
Just, you can buy duck sauce in grocery stores. Just get some grocery store duck sauce to keep at your place. That's what I do.
Or
because I agree, they sometimes
Wait, are you about to agree with the murderer?
No, I'm not going to agree with the murderer, but I also I think a lot of people have been in the position. I'm a sauce lover, so more sauce is the best way for me.
Okay. So you can understand the plight of the murderer, but you don't like his delivery.
Well played.
Thank you.
I understand that this situation can happen. Situation in speaking that someone's not given enough sauce.
Right.
That's where it ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Yang visibly jumped back when a post photographer... What about sweets? Would you murder for sweets?
Nobody ever questions that. They always bring enough.
Okay, perfect. So Yang visibly jumped back when a post photographer asked the owner if he could pose for a photo holding a duck sauce container. I'm trying. Like, this is. It's just it's weird to see duck sauce being the thing that triggers the reminder.
Right, and it's something that he'll have to deal with eventually.
You are a Chinese restaurant owner.
Yeah.
That's like it's like somebody who owns a mechanic shop
And he
doesn't like gas.
Yeah, no oil.
No oil. I don't touch it. You're like, I can understand because, your coworker was doused in oil and lit on fire.
Yeah.
Totally understandable. But you own, some place that really kind of relies on you using oil.
Right, and I don't want to seem judgy because it's coming off like I'm like, what's the big deal? It's just duck sauce, but he's got his own emotions in play.
Right.
So, who am I to say he's not allowed to feel that?
I think some sage advice, to be completely honest, for Mr. Yang here, is to take a day, go into your kitchen, and open as many fortune cookies as you can until you find sage advice.
Oh, man. I like that plan, actually.
Yeah, that's the dream for me.
I like that plan a lot. I want some fortune cookies now.
So Yang said he's still rattled by the shooting death of his delivery man, Ziwin Yan, 45, more than a month later. On Wednesday, the alleged shooter, Glenn Hirsch, 50, was finally arrested in the horrific case. Yang said he had lost his business and continues to struggle to find delivery workers since the slaying. Well, why do you continue to? I thought you said you lost his business. He said he has lost business.
Yeah.
Not his business. Okay, sorry. That's on me.
Yeah, and it's probably hard to find a delivery driver right now when there's news out that someone just got shot.
Right. Yeah, why would you? Right, exactly.
So.
Not for delivery driver wages, I'm not going.
Yeah.
So Hirsch was apparently angered for months over the amount of duck sauce he received in a takeout order and eventually took his ire out on the hard-working Yan. Authorities said, "We lost business after the shooting. I am still losing business. I can't get any delivery guys to work," Yang said. "Nobody wants to do it because it's not safe. They are afraid." Maybe you make deliveries?
He probably makes the food, though. He probably doesn't have time to do that.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
So the community helps me. They come in more because I can't deliver to them. I thank them for that. I need the community to continue to support my business. Yang said he is grateful authorities arrested Hirsch, who he called very dangerous, but is still watching his back. "I need an order of protection for me and my employees. That's very important," he said.
It's one crazy dude.
Yeah, let's not think that this is the whole, it's not like COVID 2.0.
Also, it sounds like you kind of know what your fix is on this one. Just put more duck sauce in everything.
Yeah. No. Hey, this guy said he wanted extra duck sauce, but I should just give him one, right? No! At least 3! Trust me. Okay. So I need the police to do something for our safety. I need them to patrol the area. Come around. Hey, look at that. A need for police. How rare.
They don't have a good rep right now.
No. But it's nice to see that somebody still wants him. So he should go to prison, and they should not let him out, Yang said of the suspect. Let him stay there forever. I need my community to be safe, Yang said. He wants to put up a partition at the front of the eatery, but can't afford to. A partition? Dude, but it was at a delivery. I don't know.
It's something crazy that happened because someone lost their mind in a fit of pure rage. And unfortunately had an easily used weapon that just takes one shot.
Right. Right. It's not like chopsticks where you actually have to learn how to use them. It's just
that's about 2 guns worth of irritation. I try.
These dumplings are not.
I try every time. I can't get the rice down.
You go lower than you think you're supposed to.
Okay.
I go lower and more than I want. So that way, by the time it gets to me, it's probably the amount that I want. And then dipping it in soy sauce. No, I've given
it's
up.
not worth it.
I've given up on that pipe dream. I'm not making the soy sauce rise to my mouth. Not gonna happen. So, but I'm going to put up glass, he said, pointing to the counter area. Right now it's open. It's not safe. If my employees are doing something, they are not looking. They don't see what's going on. It sounds like you're a little paranoid, my friend.
I think this really,
which
rightfully messed
rightfully
with his head.
so.
Yeah.
But I think you're being a little paranoid right now.
It's just it doesn't speak to how the crime happened. It's not like this guy came into the restaurant afterwards and did this. No, he did it on his own front doorstep, and that was that.
And I feel a little... Now, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels a little unauthentic when you... For a Chinese restaurant to think that their way of protecting themselves is not through martial arts. It just... That's not what Ip Man taught us.
Yes, because Ip Man also ran a Chinese restaurant.
He actually, he was a part owner of it.
Was he?
In the first movie? Yeah. That was his room that he went up to?
Yeah, I think that was just like a VIP room.
Because he was part owner.
I don't know if you know that for sure.
I do. I watched that slapping son of a bitch multiple times. Both the English dubbed version and the traditional.
Yeah. He did slap pretty well.
He slapped with the best of them.
No backhands either.
Well, he's respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hirsch bombarded the Great Wall with phone calls and even called 911 on them for months after he became irate over the amount of duck sauce he received in a takeout order last year, authorities said. As soon as you call 911 on me for the amount of duck sauce, I'm just not delivering to you anymore.
Yeah, you 86 that person. Gosh. You'd think. Or at least, I don't know. This person's just going to flip out no matter what.
Yeah, this is just one of those people. So he was arraigned Thursday in Queens Supreme Court and charged with second-degree murder, weapons possession, stalking, and menacing, and ordered held without bail. And see, that is how you make an order.
What order?
Tom yum sauce. Tom yum with extra sauce is the order. It's a joke on ordering food. It didn't come across well. Bad Andrew.
Yeah, it's okay. It's hard to tie jail into Chinese food.
I'm trying to do that thing where they start doing that. You see on YouTube where somebody does the do-do-do, and they start doing the math equations in their head.
Yeah.
That's what I was picturing for myself right then.
I get that.
Yeah. So Yang vowed to be there for Yan's family, including his widow and 3 kids. I lost my brother, Yang said, putting his hand over his left chest area. I will just say heart. Why would you say left chest area? They're such dickbags. This writer is such a douche canoe for saying left chest area. Maybe he was really off. He's like,
yeah, just very low under boob.
Yeah, he's like, I want to give you heart, but you're just not right there. I don't know.
Just like 1 or 2 inches off.
Yeah, just warmer.
Yeah. Nope, that's your armpit. That is your armpit.
Okay. Is that where the pain is? All right. Well, that's something else. We should probably check that out.
Yeah.
So I will remember him for the rest of my life. He is going to be in my heart forever. No, so he meant heart, yeah. This has changed my life, Yang said. He hasn't spoken to Yan's widow, Eva Zhao, since the arrest. Right now, she is very sad. I don't want to talk to her too much, Yang said. Talking to her brings everything back up, and I don't want to hurt her any more than she's already hurting. That's probably true.
Right, but I think it would be good for him to go and talk to her, though. And they can mourn together.
Yeah.
I think she could really use just a conversation with this guy who was also really just feeling for the loss of his employee, which he probably worked for him for quite a few years.
Yeah, the guy's 45, right?
Yeah.
Said it was his brother. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's like real brother or like best friend brother.
Probably best friend brother. It's not real brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise,
they would have mentioned it before now.
Well, also, you can't be the delivery driver for your brother's business.
Ooh.
Just respectfully, that would get so irritating to be working for your brother in
unless
that capacity.
They just split everything evenly.
Right, unless one was like the head chef and the other one was the owner.
Yeah.
You have to have a position of prestige. You can't be the delivery driver. Not that you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So Zhao waved off a Post reporter who knocked on her door on Sunday. We are all relieved that someone has been arrested, Zhao said in the statement released Thursday through her lawyer. At Hirsch's Briarwood apartment building, a neighbor said, "I have never seen him, and I hope I never see him."
Yeah,
okay.
I would feel the same.
He is locked up now. He'll have a trial, and I hope he will be locked up forever, so he will never come back here. I also had a lot of duck sauce. If he had just knocked on my door, this whole situation could have been avoided.
It's like borrowing a cup of sugar.
Yeah, I have a packet drawer.
Yeah, I went to Costco. Got a lot of them.
I just did it. All right. Moving on.
All right.
So here's when cops don't look so good.
Speaking of.
So Arizona cops told drowning man, "I'm not jumping in after you," as he begged for help.
Oh. Yeah, this doesn't sound good. I'm going to have to hear the whole rundown of this situation.
But it doesn't sound good right now.
No, it sounds like this cop doesn't understand his role.
Yeah, I also didn't know that Arizona had water. That's weird.
It's the one spot. That's why the victim's so surprised.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like all of Arizona. All of Arizona. You have to find the one lake. So a man drowned in an Arizona lake last month, and as he pleaded for help, struggling in the water, local cops standing by refused to rescue him, according to officials in a police body cam footage transcript. "I'm drowning," Sean Bickings, 34, told Temp Police Department officers during the May 28th incident at Temp Town Lake, according to a video transcript released by the city. One officer responded to Bickings, "Okay, I'm not jumping in after you," moments after another cop instructed Bickings to head over to a pylon, the transcript shows. "Please help me. Please. Please, please," Bickings pleaded, according to the transcript. "I can't touch. Oh, God, please help me. Help me."
What's a pileup?
Pylon.
Pylon.
It's just like a pylon. Listen. No, it's like a pylon. They use it a lot in construction. You know, like those orange cones.
Okay, all right.
That's not a pylon, but the one that is a pylon is the longer, skinnier one.
Okay, all right. I know what you're talking about.
And so, but pylons can also be used. It's kind of like a buoy or like a big. What's the word I'm looking? Like a wooden beam that's in the water.
Post?
Yeah, like a post.
Oh, okay. So does it float then, or?
No, it's connected to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. So a tower used for carrying power lines high above the ground. Pylon. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. So Bickings, whom city officials described as an unsheltered Temp community member, ultimately drowned after he jumped into the lake but wasn't able to swim. Temp police referred Insider to the city when asked for their response to the incident. In a statement, Temp city manager Andrew Ching and police officer Chief Jeff Glover called Bickings' death a tragedy. Police body camera footage released by the city shows what led up to the moments before Bickings jumped into the water. Temp cops were called to the scene just after 5 a.m. on May 28th about a reported dispute between Bickings and a woman who identified to cops as his wife.
Okay.
5 a.m., that's really early for a fight.
Right, so it sounds like it's something out of the you wouldn't stumble upon this scene normally at this time.
No. So this is I don't think so anyways. Well, you're not stumbling upon it. They're being called, right?
Right, yeah. So it's already kind of a weird situation.
It's just, yeah, it's too, unless the argument is, woman, why did you wake me up so early? I don't understand. So when officers arrived, they spoke to Bickings and the woman, who officials say cooperated with police and denied that any physical confrontation had taken place. He didn't do nothing wrong. We had a bad habit of interrupting each other sometimes, the woman told cops, according to the police body camera video. Officials, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that doesn't really give any information of why this guy jumped into the water.
No, I just don't know why. Well, no, so he hasn't jumped into the water yet.
Okay.
She was just talking to police and saying, "Don't arrest him." Essentially, this is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Is that he's going, "Don't arrest my husband. He didn't do nothing wrong. We have a bad habit of interrupting each other sometimes." And that probably irritated us and propelled this to where it is.
Okay. Seems very undersold.
Yeah, so officials say that Bickings climbed over a 4-foot metal fence and jumped into the waters as cops were running the couple's names through a database to check on any outstanding arrest warrants as part of a standard procedure. Neither were being detained for any offense, the city said of the couple. Seconds before Bickings jumped into the water, he said to the officers, "I'm going to go for a swim. I'm free to go, right?" The body camera video shows.
He sounds intoxicated. It's not because obviously I can't hear him slurring his words, but it just doesn't seem like normal decorum when cops come for a dispute.
I'm going to leave my wife here with you guys. Wink.
Water's looking great.
Yeah. So the officers told Bickings that he was not allowed to swim in the lake. "How far do you think he's going to be able to swim?" one officer asked, the footage shows. Shortly after, an officer could be heard radioing that the subject had jumped into the lake. The actual drowning was not included in the video footage released by police, and instead a disclaimer was shown in the video before it ended, due to the sensitive nature of the nobody cares. Moments after Bickings went into the water, a cop asked him, "So what's your plan right now?" "I'm going to drown," Bickings began saying. "I'm going to drown." During the ordeal, police and Bickings' apparent wife argued with her, saying at one point, "I'm just distraught because he's drowning right in front of you and you won't help," according to the transcript. Neither are you.
Yeah, there has to be at least one person there that can swim, right?
Unless that one person is already in the water and not doing a great job.
Yeah. But how they set it up, they said none of the cops got in.
Right, well, none of the cops did get in.
Yeah.
But neither did the wife.
Right. So that is a little weird.
Also, jumping in, it's not like it's a movie. Jumping in to save somebody from drowning usually results in the other person drowning too.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of strength.
You have to have
endurance.
It takes a really strong swimmer to swim with somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
So earlier in the transcript, a cop said to the woman, "If you want to help your husband, then talk to your husband. Talk to your husband into coming over." At one point, two different officers said that it sounds like they're talking to her like he's drunk.
Yeah.
If you want to help, talk to your husband for us because he's not listening to us.
Right.
Have him come over here. So at one point, two different officers said that the officer is going to get the boat, the transcript says. According to the city, Bickings swam around about 30 to 40 yards before repeatedly indicating he was in distress. He soon went under and did not resurface.
Yeah, I could see the cops maybe thinking that there's a chance he could be armed, or maybe it's because the potential is there that there maybe protocol calls for them not jumping in, which seems weird. I've never heard of something like that.
Yeah, I just don't know. I have a hard time because putting 100% blame on the officers here. And a big reason of that is because he jumped in himself. And number 2, his wife didn't jump in. And
right, she didn't actually like make any movement to try to get him out. Maybe she couldn't swim.
Yeah, I maybe. But also, for example, let's say your roles are reversed in this situation, and you're in the water, and I'm talking to police.
Okay.
And the cops aren't helping you.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I would just jump in.
Right.
I'd go, okay, well, if you're not going to help, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Just do something.
Well,
Or try to find a rope or a branch. Something. He couldn't have gotten that far since he can't swim.
Well, they said he went about 30 or 40 yards before repeatedly indicating he was in distress. He soon went under and did not resurface. I'm curious, did he swim out? Or was he just swimming in like a lap?
Right.
I don't know. While I wish that the officers did jump in to try to help him, I could also see officers being in this situation and going, he's screwing with us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see them being like, oh, he's trying to get us.
He's trying to goad us. But the problem with that is, as an officer, if you choose not to believe him, there's a big ass there's a lot of repercussions.
Well, it's not very smart as a cop to work on assumptions.
To assume that he's lying to you.
Yeah.
Well. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know. I think this story left a lot out.
Right. It just doesn't. A lot of things just don't add up. Just for the cops not doing anything at all. And maybe they were just the biggest pieces of crap there were. I don't know. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll need to know more information before I can actually put blame on them. But like I said, I'd like to think that they would jump in.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Anyways, the 3 temp officers who didn't step in to save the drowning man were put on paid leave. And they're trying to figure out what to do with him.
Yeah. Desk work.
Yeah, desk work. Alrighty. Moving on.
All right. What you got for us?
Well, it's the last story of the day.
Oh.
All right. And so for the last story of the day, I have this for you. I have this exact story waiting for you for the last story of the day, which is the first podcast of the week. But this is the last story of the first podcast.
And this has gone on way too long. What is the story?
Perfect. Carolina Panthers hire NFL's first openly transgender cheerleader.
Oh, whoa. That is interesting news.
I know. Just say you need a base for the pyramid.
Yeah, she's not going to be a flyer, is she?
Well, let's be,
At least she can, now we'll finally get to see just one cheerleader throwing another cheerleader into the air. Both female.
Yeah, I've never actually seen a 3-legged splits.
It's because you're always propped up.
I can't do the splits, yeah. So the first openly transgender cheerleader has joined an NFL team. A big moment that she says she hopes will inspire others on and off the gridiron.
I'm super curious of what she looks like, just because, you've seen the pictures.
I'm more interested in what she cooks like.
Ha-ha. Mulan joke.
Yeah, I like it. That's a great movie. So Justine Lindsay is her name. 29 said in an interview Saturday that she's proud to break down that door for old ladies being cheerleaders.
I see.
Yeah. No, breaking down that door for future trans athletes by joining the cheerleading squad for the Carolina Panthers Top Cats.
All right. Oh, she's pretty cool looking.
She's cool looking.
She did the shaved head look.
Yeah. That's because that's male pattern baldness.
Oh. Yeah, she looks She's tiny, actually. She could be a flyer.
Is she tiny?
She's very tiny.
Are you putting her next to a person? Or is she just by herself?
She's by herself. I don't see her with any people.
Yeah.
And they haven't...
Put her next to another one of those cheerleaders.
Well, I would, but they don't physically have pictures of her with other people.
Oh, because she's in the wrong locker room? Actually, I do find it weird that in North Carolina, where they're not allowed to use the female bathrooms, that's where they did it. So it's great that she's on the team, because it's inclusive and it shows other trans children, trans children, that there is a spot for you.
Yeah.
Just not to pee. There's no place to pee. But
yeah, I don't know her size.
Luckily, though, trans women in North Carolina can just go pee in the woods, right? It's not
there
a big...
you go.
Yeah. The freedom.
Go underneath the bleachers real quick.
Yeah. So, Justine Lindsay... we already did that. So, this is big, she told BuzzFeed News. I think more people need to see this. It's not because I want recognition. It's just to shed light on what's going on in the world. I don't understand.
I mean, we're all pretty aware of this.
Yeah.
It's nothing too new, but
yeah,
it could really. Oh, here's a picture of her next to a guy. So I don't know. She looks very slight compared to him. I don't know if he's just like, maybe it's one of the players for, was it the Panthers?
Mm-hmm.
Could be one of the players, but she looks pretty tiny. So she could be a flyer. That was my most important question, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. So Lindsay first publicly came out as trans when she announced on Instagram that she was joining the Panthers squad in March. Cat's out of the bag, Lindsay posts read. It's more like sausages out of the duffel bag. Did you get that?
Yes, I did.
Because cat is like a vagina and sausage.
Oh, wow. It was even better than I thought.
Yeah.
That was great work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really didn't think that you didn't even look up from your screen. That's why I was like, she didn't get it. I would like to thank the beautiful and talented dancers who supported me along the way. This is a moment I will never forget, and I cannot wait to show you all what this girl has to bring. And you know what's hilarious about all those talented and beautiful dancers that she was thanking? I guarantee none of them thought that she would have been picked before any of the other talented and beautiful dancers to become a NFL cheerleader.
No, I think they knew.
There's no way that they knew.
Why?
Because you wouldn't have thought that in let's say 5 years ago, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot I thought they were saying this now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years ago, they would have been like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll help you learn how to cheer because that's going to be useful for you. And then 5 years later, would you look at that?
New steps taken. I'm more okay with this than the swimmers.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't take a woman's job?
Well, it still does, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, it's more just I don't think cheerleading. I guess they do go to cheer competitions, huh? I only ever think about them when they're at football games.
I don't think that there's a cheer competition once you're in the NFL.
Right? Like, do they keep doing fun cheer stuff? Like, step it up?
No, I don't think that they do.
Oh.
And I think they actually get paid very little for the games.
I heard their salary's pretty minute.
Yeah, I heard it's like $100 a game.
Ooh, that is pretty brutal.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you're going to have to do...
At least they're saving on all the money.
At least 40 years worth of games to pay for that surgery.
Well, they saved by not eating for the last 4 years.
No, actually what they do is they make all their money from sponsorships and like showing up places.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to get a lot of views, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. So, like Camel Pack.
Well done. Yeah. World's a changing.
Yeah, it is. I can't say these jokes much longer. That's what I'm going for
no,
now.
I think you just got to keep doing it because I think we should all just be able to laugh at ourselves no matter who we are.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. So.
Joke
away, good sir.
She said she was terrified to come out as trans online after keeping her gender identity a secret from even her best friend, whom she considers to be like a sister. I was so scared, she told the outlet of the post. There's just some things you can't post. I just felt like when I posted it, whatever reaction I get from everyone, it doesn't matter, Lindsay continued. And then my phone started blowing up. Though Lindsay indicated that she was transgender on her application, Top Cat's director, Chandelier Lanuit. I apologize, Chandelier. Yeah, I'm just going to go with your first name. He said it was her skill as a cheerleader that got her on the team. I freaking bet it was.
And a little bit of people pleasing.
And probably a little bit of PRing.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's
unfortunately, that's how it is right now, is that it's like, it's viewed as a bit of a PR bonus.
Well, yeah, the transgender community for sure.
Because I know that there's a big overlapping fan base of people who love football.
Yeah.
And also want trans inclusion and things. Huge in that football community. I've seen it at tailgates. People constantly talking about needing more men on the field.
I'm still more okay with this than the athletic swimmers and stuff.
I'm 100% okay with this.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, that's true. No, I think she's actually gonna really do well for herself there. And,
yeah, men are better dancers.
You are a better dancer than me. That's true.
Now, well, let me put it this way. I think the average females are better dancers. Like, I think most females are better dancers than men.
Yeah.
But then you got somebody like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. He changed things up quite a bit.
And I know you guys have Shakira, but it's not the same.
I'm sure we got some of our own cool girls that dance well. I obviously by my speech I don't know any of them.
Do you think do you think that at a drag show they ever have that Shakira song playing? My hips don't lie, da-dum bum ba-dim ba-dum.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then they go,
they love funny jokes like that.
Yeah, my hips don't lie, but my crotch does. Zavamba.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
Food for thought. So my goal is to create a team of individuals that are absolute fire on the field, but are incredible human beings in the locker room. Good friends, good people, and at the end of the day, you have to walk through the door first to get on that spot. Lanuet told BuzzFeed. Oh, so this is Chandelier. Okay, so her goal is to create a team of individuals that are absolute fire on the field, but are incredible human beings in the locker room. Once again, what is the bathroom law in North Carolina? Is it still transgender women are not allowed in female bathrooms?
I don't know. You're placing a lot of importance on this.
Well, what I'm saying is, if she's so invested in making sure that in the locker room everything's copacetic, and this person's not even allowed in the locker room,
yeah,
then
maybe
that's
they'll have like
a
little unisex spot. I don't know.
Like a curtain?
Maybe.
Let's see here. I don't know. See, I have to click on too many links. I'll look it up later. All right.
Yeah, that's the one problem I think I have with this transgender movement, is that there are just pervs out there that take advantage of it.
Yeah. It's like we forgot that perverts exist.
And they definitely have no boundaries
right.
on what's okay and not okay.
Well, I think the problem is that they can, there's a conflation between going, well, perverts exist, and they go, oh, you think trans people are perverts? And you go, no, I think a pervert is dressed up like a trans person.
Yeah.
Because he's a pervert, and he knows he can get an advantage by going into a female locker room.
You're telling him all he has to do is put on girl clothes.
And identify as.
Yeah, and then he's scot-free.
Yeah.
Able to do that. And
Yeah.
Why wouldn't someone with such a simple plan go in and do that when their objective is just to be a perv?
And they would get cheered and called brave for it, too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So
that's going to be I think that's what we're going to spend the next few years filtering through, trying to figure out how to make this as fair as possible for everyone.
I think you just have a short video for trans people going into the female bathroom that shows two hot girls kissing each other.
Okay.
And then
okay.
if their pants budge, I think you go,
gotcha.
Get over there.
just a trapdoor shoot.
Yeah, you're like,
down to the guys.
You're like, get out of here, get out of line, and go into that one that has no line.
Yeah, it's a little victory.
Yeah. Why are we making women's bathroom lines longer?
We're gonna need more stalls.
Yeah, you guys just need an additional one. I get it. You guys are encroaching onto our bathroom. So, let's see here. But where are we going? Okay, while prepping for her tryout, Lindsay watched a reality show about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading squad and noted how their appearance was a sizable factor during the selection process. But Lindsay was pleased to learn that when her coach could keep her bald head, which she hopes will inspire other young girls who may be insecure rocking their bald look.
Yes, all the young ladies that are struggling with that.
Well, there is one in Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
So in addition to strutting her stuff on the field, Lindsay will also represent the Panthers at fundraisers and business conferences. Lindsay posted another shot of herself in a Panthers gear in early April with the caption, "Who's with me? I'm ready to give it all I got," she wrote in the post. In a new post early Monday, Lindsay pushed back against negative energy. "Understand that we are all God's children, and that he is an awesome God from the sun up to sundown," she wrote. "I live through him. Negative hate, stay away." As opposed to that positive hate that we all have seen.
I'm curious at how she's going to dress up for the games, because usually the cheerleaders do something fun with their hair or have a bow in it. So I think she's going to go sparkle crazy.
I cannot wait for November to come around right after Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Okay.
To talk about testicular cancer.
Yeah.
Hey, it's affecting our cheerleaders. This is a big thing, okay? This doesn't just affect the football players anymore.
Yep.
Everybody involved.
Everybody's fair.
Yeah. Everybody's now open game to testicular cancer.
There's not enough time for all these commercials.
No, my God. Oof. Anyways, guys. That's all I've got for you today.
All right.
Would you believe it?
Yeah, I would.
All right. She believes it. All righty, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Sheep. And as always,
stay classy out there, everyone.
there you go.